Yeah.
ओम विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रसादाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी इति नामधेय। नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. Can we all try new tune? It's so wonderful. Let us give it a try and we will become ready by Rathayatra next time. We'll be like this. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjalashakaya Chakshurum Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadadi Swapadantikam Vande
वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातां सकलमूर्तिं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनासहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सकला ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कान्त राधाकान्त नमोऽस्तुते तप्त काञ्चना गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे।
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
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 नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिकी। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। नमः पंकजनाभाय नमः पंकजमालिने नमः पंकजनेत्राय नमस्ते पंकजाङ्घ्रे। नमो महावदन्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नामिने गौरकृष्णे नमः। नमो ब्राह्मण्याय देवाय गोब्राह्मणाय च जगद्धिताय कृष्णाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। नमः ओं विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। मुखं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयति गिरिं कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुदीनसारिणं श्री परमानन्दमाधवं श्री चैतन्य ईश्वरम्। ओम अपवित्रो पवित्रो वा सर्वावस्थां गतोऽपि वा यत् स्मरेत् पुण्डरीकाक्षं सः प्याप्यान्तरं। श्री विष्णु श्री विष्णु श्री विष्णु। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। So what is 108 into 108? 8 into 8, 64. 100 into 100, 10,000. So 10,064 Hare Krishna mantras. Huh?
10,200. There's another 200. 2
2 Yeah. Were chanted by many devotees in this very place yesterday. Extremely humbling. So I'm sure everybody has experienced something unique, even though you might have chanted before. But every time you do that, you become humble. That I never felt I'll do it, I don't know how it happened. It's a common feeling across the board, isn't it? Oh Krishna, 108, how will we? In the morning when I came here for Mangalarti, I was thinking, will I be able to chant? Will Krishna allow me to chant? Is it possible? Some health issues are always going on during the day. Can I chant? I came here, sat down, and then I saw everybody is chanting. Then I started chanting. Then everybody is chanting. Then I started chanting. Then I stopped counting the rounds, right? And I just started looking at the clock. If we just remain here, we will finish. That is for sure. If we go out of here, we cannot. And that proved so true. Probably all chanted in the Zoom call yesterday. And many of you chanted near the new temple land also. Some rounds, yes, Hare Krishna. And some of you chanted in different places. In Damalayam, some of you chanted. So it's such a special experience, isn't it? Pandav Nirjal Ekadashi. Actually, Nirjal didn't mean anything because nobody was even feeling the thirst, right? When we were chanting. Right after the rounds got over, all feelings started coming back. Oh, I didn't have water. Oh, I didn't eat anything. Oh my God, tomorrow morning, when is the Parayan time? Everything became important suddenly. But until you are doing that, and some of you, I don't know, some of you did not even chant anything more than 16. Yesterday finished 108. Hare Krishna. So I sent this to Hare Krishna. So I sent about this chanting, to some senior devotees. The same message that I sent to you all, I sent it to some senior devotees. This is Radhesham Prabhu sent. And Prabhuji said, good, all your tapasya will definitely pay off. And then I sent it to his whole and Bhakti Prem Swami Maharaj. He was very happy. He said, very good. Param Vijayate Shri Krishna Sankirtana. And I sent it to his whole as Bhakti Padma Swarup Pracharak Maharaj. He also said Param Vijayate Shri Krishna Sankirtana, and for what we are chanting this, for the temple that's going to come up, will come up. Because this is the real austerity and tapasya everybody is doing. Many blessings, many blessings. Because Prabhupada Mataji is the goal of our Krishna conscious movement is to sit and chant. What else is there? Ultimately, if we are doing everything except this, then we are not doing anything. And if you are doing this, and we are not able to do anything else also, it doesn't matter. Because ultimately everything is being done by Krishna only. Land is given by Krishna. Temple will be constructed by Krishna. He will be selecting who is going to worship him. Right? He'll be doing everything. Actually, he is doing everything. Those were the last words of Srila Prabhupada when he left his body. Practically the last words. Of course, many say, please cooperate. But along with that, it is also his last words. Not the exact words, was Krishna is in charge of all movable and immovable things. Everything is Krishna. These were the last words of Prabhupada. And we have to recognize that, right? And yesterday's endeavor to chant, for that matter, any endeavor that we are doing here, is all being actually done by Krishna. He is only trying to inspire us to come back to him. He is giving us an opportunity to come back to him. That is Krishna consciousness movement, right? If A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada would not have crossed those oceans and sent this message out Would we all know what is Pandav Vijay Ekadashi? Huh? While going back from here around 9:30, like we were going, I saw so many people drinking water, drinking fruit juices, eating people, on the road. How many of them know it is Pandav Vijay Ekadashi? Such a special festival, special opportunity. Even I didn't know before coming to ISKCON. I didn't even know what is Ekadashi, what to speak of Nirjala Ekadashi. Right? Heard it sometimes, there's something called Ekadashi, people fast. Vaguely, I don't even remember hearing it also. But we are all made fortunate, extremely fortunate. And one realization, I'm sure many of you have got your own realizations of chanting 108 rounds or 64 rounds or whatever rounds you did, 128 rounds, some of you did. So, one of the realizations I felt is, after doing 108 rounds yesterday, when I started chanting today morning, it just went like a flash. 16 rounds just felt like a flash, like, chalu nahi kiya abhi main. But normally 16 rounds itself is so heavy, on a normal day. Right? So I was thinking, going back to God is so difficult. So difficult. It's unbelievable. It's not achievable. But in association of devotees, it just felt like a hoofprint of a calf. Just crossing it was like that, isn't it? So chanting 16 rounds is nothing when we are sitting in between devotees. When we are in association. Chanting 16 rounds is nothing. Many of you did not even touch your mobiles for the whole day. Right? Or did anything with the mobile. You're just chanting. It was so easy. Isn't it? So the same thing is so difficult without devotees. So how much are we dependent on devotees? I was thinking. I'm sure many of you all have similar realizations. Some of you are coming and telling me, Prabhu, I never believed that I could do this. I could never fathom that something like that would happen and I would sit in a festival and between and do this. And it happened. It just happened. Raghunandan Prabhu was telling me, National Prabhu was telling me, many of you are telling me, Prabhuji, I don't know how it happened. Never chanted. 16 itself is the target. Right? And for the first time, when we tie that counter beat, you have the 16 malas this side and 4 malas the other side, right? They almost got rusted. Yesterday when we were pulling them, we were like, we never knew that you will pull it in your life. Those beats were speaking to me. I pulled them first time. Did it before, but it's always special when you pull those 4 beats, right? And those beats are really heavy, isn't it? Because you have to do 16 malas to pull one up, right? And then you pull all the 4 up, and then you pull all the 4 down. That we start again, right? Very good. I heard Prabhuji's father did 64 rounds yesterday. Right? Jai. So it's a change that we can't.
My daughter did 108.
Your daughter did 108 rounds. Hare Krishna. Amazing. Yeah, I remember when we were living in the small house called Srinilayam. Once we all did, I don't know who all were. You were there, Prabhu? You were introduced that day? Yeah, you all were. Who all were there that day? We did Nirjala Ekadashi and we chanted in small house. The house will not be more bigger than, the hall will not be more bigger than the area that Matis are sitting. That's the whole size of the house. In that, almost like 30 of us? 25, 30 of us. Including children. Parth, Vinay, Snigdha, Sukirti, right? Sumed, Praket, something like that. 2019 it was? 19 or 18?
18 was in
Samrit Praket was there? No? I don't remember. Devesh Mahesh, छोटा बच्चा like all in like 4th grade, 5th grade. They all chanted 108 rounds that day. All children, yeah, all children, chanted 108 rounds that day. Hare Krishna. Mhm. Yeah. So it is possible. Probably children look at the parents. If children are not getting interested in devotional life, parents didn't do a good job. At least till a certain age they should do. So it's amazing that everybody could do. And after we are done, like, my God, it happened. Today is the only day in the whole year you feel that maybe we'll do it again on Pandananjali Ekadashi. As the days go by, then you'll say, oh, that festival should not come anytime soon. Because mind takes over. Right? So mind is always behind sense gratification. And the whole material world is trying to invent things for sense gratification. Only invent things for sense gratification. If there is a scientist who would have created the best invention, is to create a tongue which doesn't lead to the stomach. What an invention, right? Just imagine. You have a tongue, but it doesn't lead to the stomach. How much over you, it doesn't matter. Right? You experience the gulp, you experience the happiness of food going down, but nothing goes into the stomach. Right? Or the energy only is gone, but you don't have to face the repercussions. That's what people want. Everybody wants a tongue which doesn't lead to a stomach. Everybody wants to enjoy, but don't want to take responsibility of the enjoyment, isn't it? The whole material world is looking at that. So A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada created an even bigger invention. He said, you can use the tongue, eat how much ever you want, but eat prasad. Right? Because when that prasad goes inside, it creates Krishna. Right? In fact, Prabhupada says, if you feed devotees, just fill their stomach, they'll become devotees. And once in New York, in lecture, he said, just fill their stomach. Just give them full prasad. Just give them. Make them eat. They will surrender one day. Prabhupada's way of making people surrender. Of course, that prasad that Prabhupada gave was not ordinary. Because the bhoga that we make, we offer to Prabhupada, and Prabhupada offers to Krishna. What to speak of the bhoga that Prabhupada made? Huh? And it was offered to Krishna. How potent it would have been. How greatly devotional that prasad would have been. The people who were wandering on the streets, breaking all the four regulative principles, resolved to stop breaking any regulative principle. And many of them are, renowned sannyasis, senior devotees, taking the mission forward. Right? Of course, they're not ordinary souls. You should not think like that. They all are sent by Prabhupada's Guru. Prabhupada said, all my disciples are sent by my Guru. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj. So the material world is trying to enjoy. And we also have the tendency. Even though Lord Krishna has said that this dukhalaya mashashvatam, we hear this term, but we're not coming in terms with this term. Isn't it? Just imagine this room is filled with talcum powder. Soft talcum powder. Filled. 1 feet. How nice it will be to walk in it. Huh? Filled with talcum powder. Just keep your feet, you're keeping one by one. So cold. So nice. Right? So soft. So fragile. Right? So nice, so nice. But somebody brings you to the door and shows you this whole room filled with talcum powder and says, Prabhuji, Abhigeli, you can nicely run in this. Prabhuji, but I forgot. Somewhere I lost one needle. I don't know where it is. One needle. Chota needle. Right? How much will you be happy to run around this place? Just think about it. This thought came when me and Balu were in VSK on the swing. We were discussing this example powder. That whole room is filled with talcum powder. Then you can run around and jump and do somersaults The person who kept the talcum powder told one needle I forgot somewhere. And your entire enjoyment of this whole room is disturbed because of that one needle. That shows how much we are still inclined for sense gratification. Right? Everything is there, but I don't want a single obstacle. I don't want an obstacle. I want this material world to be a place where there is unlimited, uninterrupted enjoyment. Ahoitaki aprahiyata. No. Ahoitaki aprahiyata indriya tripti. Uninterrupted, unmotivated, sense gratification. When that is disturbed, then we become disturbed. Right? Actually, we get some health problem also. What is the most disturbing thing? Not the health problem, our ability to enjoy stuff. That is the problem. Because we came with a plan, no? Right? I did everything. I maintained my body. All fitness is there. Still, how could I get this? I don't deserve to get this. That fellow is eating like a pig, day and night. Maggie, that fellow is eating. He never got any stomach problem or any problem in the body. Whole day is eating pani puri, all maida, all nonsense is eating. He didn't get cancer, but I got cancer. I'm only eating sattvic pressure. I'm getting cancer. What is this? Of course, I'm not saying that if you eat good paustik ahar, you'll avoid diseases, no doubt. But that is only up to a point. Karma plays after that, right? Karma already has a plan. Right? Whatever you do, you are going to get what you will get. You can't sit there and reconcile. But Prabhuji, I ate Prabhuji, quinoa, Prabhuji, I ate quinoa, I ate this rice, Prabhuji, I ate brown rice, Prabhuji, organic, Prabhuji. People will tell you are in the fourth stage of cancer. I don't know what you want to do. You can't reconcile everything in this material world. Because material world is designed to give us, is designed to humble us. Material world is designed to humble us. Right? You may not be humble in your house. Wife might not be humble in front of the husband. Husband may not be humble in front of the wife. But you both will be humble. Collectively or separately. Doesn't matter. You both will be humble. Everybody will be humble. Every child will be humble. At the end of the day, you have to surrender. I'm done. My plans are done. Right? So I was remembering the talk given by Shruti Dharma Prabhu. He was the temple president of ISKCON in London Manor thing. You all should go and browse his lecture. Shruti Dharma Prabhu last lecture or something like that. Okay? So he served Srila Prabhupada, the Prabhupada disciple. I think he's Prabhupada disciple, right? And he served the ISKCON movement for many years. This is too obstructing, I didn't see. Forgive me. He is the one who actually built the manor back. Manor was closed. Bhaktivedanta manor that was opened by Srila Prabhupada was closed at the time. But he built it back. For 17 years the manor was closed. After Prabhupada, because some people put cases, the temple can't be run here, the whole movement had started, so much happened. I don't think we have taken any 1% of the austerities that the devotees have taken to serve Prabhupada. Nothing. 17 years they fought court cases. And every time they got defeated. And finally they won and they opened the manor. They opened the manor back. Right? The one that Prabhupada opened. Today, Bhaktivedanta Manor is the biggest festival conducting place in entire England. Right? Prabhupada opened that place. And Shruti Dharma Prabhu and many others. They all recently I met Kanai Prabhu. He is one of the temple presidents or main leaders. I met him in GEV. He came up part of the GBC camp. And he was sharing, how they are expanding the manor, new projects, new services are being added. But coming back to the speech of Smriti Dharma Prabhu, it's a very humbling speech. Just imagine you have been told, you have been requested that you're going to leave the body. Doctors have confirmed you're going to leave the body. There is a terminal disease, uncurable, and he's resting in his house or the hospital, I don't know. And all devotees are in tears. Whole congregation is crying. The one person who kept them all together, brought the whole manor to a stage, is going to leave his body. The reality of the material world. And he comes to give his last speech. It's 40-minute speech or something. You can't stop crying, even if you don't know him. Even if you don't know him. But one thing I remember him saying, which maybe every devotee would say if it is his last speech. Thank you for the opportunity to serve. That's the only line that is the last line. We can speak so many things before that. We have done so many festivals, congregations, preaching, so many things in life. Right? But when the last minute comes, last moment comes, and you only can say one sentence before you leave the place, and you will never see devotees again in this material world. Right? And you have done your maximum you could do. In this given body, you could do the maximum you could do. What would be that last line? What can be a better last line? Or what is the most meaningful line? And what is the truth? Is that we all have been given opportunity to serve. That's all it is true. None of us were qualified to do any of this. Born in different families, brought up in different environments, cultures. Were we trained to be like this, what we are trying to be? No. We were in a different path altogether, thinking some other life. How many of you wonder, what was I doing that time? After coming to Krishna consciousness, you think back 3-4 years, what was I doing that time? What was engaging my mind when I get up in the morning? किसी को लगा ऐसे? What was I even thinking? What was my driving factor to get up and achieve something in life? Krishna made us forget. If you think is chanting working or not, it is working. Because you forgot what you used to be. And you are endeavoring to be somebody you are not. And all that is being only being done by chanting process. The more we chant, the better we try to chant, the better we try to be in between devotees. Krishna removes. Krishna gives that forgetfulness. Smriti, remembrance. Matta, forgetfulness. Matta, Smriti, Jnana, bonus. So he's making you forget. Prabhuji and Mataji's, it's unbelievable what we can forget. It's unexplainable actually. How many of you remember your previous life? You think you never loved anybody in previous life? Prabhuji and Mataji's, we had children. We had parents. We loved them the most. We did everything for them. We felt we cannot live without them, and we felt we have to take care of them. We felt they are the most important thing. We did everything in the past life. Everything. You don't remember, right? Nahi lagta hai na? That is Krishna. You can't even remember it. Right? How is it possible? How is it possible? He can do it. And why is he doing it? To give us a chance once again and again and again. He is again giving us a chance. Now I am giving you another life. Get started. I am giving you a new opportunity. whatever tendencies that you have developed in past lives, now try to cross over. New opportunity. I'm giving you a good wife, good children, parents. Of course, karma is going to give you what it has to give you, but I'm giving you a new opportunity and I'm introducing you to my consciousness, Krishna consciousness. Krishna is doing it. And he's wiping off the memory. It's inconceivable, how can we forget? Come on, Prabhuji, just think about it. Itna bhi yaad nahi. Can you imagine you will forget everybody that you know in this life? A day will come. Huh? If you are frustrated in life, you will nod your head. Prabhuji, I'll easily forget. That's only a frustration. But actually it can't. Actually it can't. How much you are attached? If your child doesn't return to the home on time, will you nod the head, I'll forget my child? Huh? Can you afford to nod your head? All renunciation can be tested. Flick, tomorrow morning get a call that the flat that you bought, it's on Wakaf land. We'll sit here for another 108 rounds. Nonsense, my whole life, my saving. है कि नहीं? क्या खत्म? Right? Or some assigned land or some kabza land or something like that. What will you do? What will you do? You can't do anything, isn't it? That's why, Prabhu, we can become from a adhikari to a bhikari in 1 minute. 1 minute. పెద్ద తోపు అనుకోవద్దు. నేను వచ్చిన కార్ పని చేయకపోతే ఏం చేస్తావు? You came in a BMW car, parked it. See? Did you see the icon? My car. Then you go back and say you're running, it's not running. What will you do? Sunday evening, no BMW workshop is open. What will you do? Auto? Huh? Auto fellow will come and tell, sir, cash is disputa. Na batuku mottam have fun. No? He can make you a bhikari in 1 second, Prabhu. Whatever position that you think you are holding. Huh? What is it? Elon Musk. He was head of cleaning the government. He made like government improvement department head. Today, where is his head? Right? And the very person for whom he campaigned today is telling that I don't want to maintain any relationship with him. Hare Krishna. Huh? Bro, this material world, can't you see it happening? Oh, what are we trying to achieve in this world? What are we trying to achieve? We want to create a tongue which doesn't link to the stomach. And you think that can exist. You can enjoy without responsibility. Right? We have to pay for everything. We have to pay for everything. And this material world is only created to humble us. There is nothing we are going to achieve here. Yes, for some time you can show your dominance in your 4 walls of the house. On your wife, on your husband, you can show your dominance. You can speak like that. Between the 4 walls, you will show whatever you are. For some time. And you will feel that I am right. I am this, I am that. But ultimately, this world is going to humble us. And the only thing, at least after coming to this devotional path, we should meditate on is recognizing the opportunity to serve. That's the only thing you should meditate on. Get up in the morning. Okay, I got up. I still have an opportunity to serve. That's the only thing to remember. How can I serve before it's my last breath? How can I serve? And what way I can serve? One such individual who was very young and he was very attracted. He used to live in a place called Krishnanagar near Mayapur. And used to hear the pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And he was very fascinated with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. I have to see him at least once. I have to see him at least once. And that personality we know as Raghunath Das Goswami. like one of the six Goswamis. In his teens, his hero to be, like, I want to become like this person was Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He used to hear about him. He had an uncle called Balram Acharya, and he used to tell him some things about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Huh? Nimai Pandit is like this? Right? Nimai Pandit has done this? Nimai Pandit defeated Keshav Kashmiri? Nimai Pandit is the greatest logician? Nimai Pandit is it? So the news was going all over the place. From Navadvip to all the places, Shantipur, Krishnanagar, many other places. Used to go. And this boy, barely, when very young, 6-7-year-old, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was 16 years old. So when you are going towards teen, you look forward for somebody role model as a teen. So I want to become like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. I want to serve Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, desire inside him. Right? And then as he grew up, the desire increased and increased and increased, more and more increased. I want to meet Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He saw Chaitanya Mahaprabhu many times. Big hands, nice, beautiful hair, supreme personality of Godhead, doing Sankirtan in Navadvip. He saw. His parents, Hiranya Majumdar, they were two brothers, great tax collectors in those days. Hiranya Majumdar and Govardhan Majumdar, they both were brothers. And one of their brother's son was Raghunath Goswami. And Raghunath, he was named as Raghunath, by the way. They named his Raghunath. And both these brothers were also very close to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Today's theme of why am I telling this story is an opportunity to serve. That is the theme. And this boy is waiting for an opportunity to serve Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That's all is there in his mind. Or kuch nahi. And his parents are very rich. Chaitanya Charitamrita explains that they were so rich that we can't compare with anybody in today's world. Even Elon Musk may not come close to the Majumdar brothers. That much wealth they had. That much wealth. Like literally a trillion. I heard this from some sannyasis. There's $1 trillion wealth kind of wealth they had. So rich. But both the brothers were also devotees of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They were serving Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in their own way. They were not renounced as in renounced, but like the close associates of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, like Advaita Acharya, Srivas Thakur, Gadadhar Pandit, they were also not as close, but among those. And they would look for an opportunity to serve. How can we serve Chaitanya Mahaprabhu like that? In their house is born this boy. And they had great hopes in this boy because he was an extremely intelligent boy. Raghunath Das Goswami, so to say now. So Raghunath Das Goswami would look for an opportunity to see. Sometimes he would manage to go. It's not too far, right? He was born in Krishnanagar. From near to Krishnanagar is Shantipur, where Advaita Acharya's house is there. And Krishnanagar se paas mein you also have Panihati. Right? And Krishnanagar, from there you can also go to Mayapur, Navadvip. So he would see. And he had a lot of desire. And actually, when he was very young, the sadhu qualities don't come just like that. Some pure devotee has to bless. So once Haridas Thakur was there in the house of Advaita Acharya. Advaita Acharya had invited Haridas Thakur. And Haridas Thakur was doing his bhajan and kirtan. So suddenly Balram Acharya is one of the close associates. He brought this boy. Haridas Thakur Dandot Pranam, here is my relative, yes, he just wanted to take darshan of you. I just brought him for your blessings. And imagine Brahma, who is Haridas Thakur, the one who chants 192 rounds every day. How much did you chant yesterday? He does every day. He is looking at this boy, and little Raghunath, small boy, Raghunath is looking at Haridas Thakur like this, and he blesses him. Sadhu, sadhu. He will become a sadhu. That's it, one blessing. one blessing of a sadhu, right? Sadhu sanga, sarva shastra kaya, lava matra sadhu sanga. Just a minute of association. Haridas Thakur just looked at this little Raghunath who came along with Balram Acharya and said, sadhu. He said, blessing. That's it. The boy's aim in life changed. And he wants to serve the Supreme Lord. And then, he obviously was very good at what he used to do. So he was a tax collector. There were many tax collectors. So sometimes there were disputes between two tax collectors. When tax collectors have disputes. And sometimes the disputes were so difficult to resolve that nobody would even try to resolve. We can't resolve because egos are involved here. And Raghunath Das Goswami would just go and with his sweet words would find a solution in such a way that even they were shocked. We never thought a solution is possible. And you are pulling a solution from nowhere. And you even resolved it. And they were so happy. They used to cry looking at this boy. Who is this boy? Hiranya Majumdar, Govardhan Majumdar, who is this in your family? Who is so talented, so sharp in his thinking that he can resolve even this. While Raghunath Das Goswami was doing, his leading, he had a very beautiful wife. Very beautiful wife. Chaste, very chaste. And a beautiful family. Lots of money. No scarcity of wealth. Right? Everybody desires something like that. He had everything. Everything he had. But he was not happy. Because he was desiring association of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. How can I serve Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? That was the only thing going on in his mind. Day after day, day after day, day after day. And one day he got to hear that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was taken sannyas. My God, his heart broke. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is just across, few villages. He is there in Navadvip. But now he has taken sannyas and he has gone to Puri. Right? How can I meet him? If I have to see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, how far I have to go? And it's not easy for him to go because he has so many responsibilities. He is being made the sole, Varis, sole family, descendant, sole heir of the entire family, successor, right, of the entire family. And he has to take care of everything. And Mahaprabhu has still not given any order to him that he can come. So he was, in heart of heart, he was thinking, when will I see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? But another desire came. Earlier, he used to remember Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as a young boy who was a logician defeating everybody. Now Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is what? Sannyasi. So what is his desire now? Can I also become sannyasi? Teenagers follow teenagers, na? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is a young sannyasi. He is also a young boy. He wants to follow Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Right? And he wants to become a sannyasi. New desire came. And he went and expressed that desire to his father. I think I want to become a sannyasi. He got, for them it was like a thunderbolt. Hey, what are you speaking? Our entire Majumdar dynasty. You are the sole successor. You want to take this forward? We'll give some donation, that's okay. But we can't give our child. What will happen to, a lot of people have this. Many people come to ISKCON temples, give a lot of donation. But if their son comes and tells, I want to become brahmachari. Khatam. How can you become brahmachari? We'll give more donation if you want. Don't do that. We want you to have children. We want you to take the lineage forward. We want you to keep the family things intact. It's a big. Every brahmachari has a story in ISKCON. Sit with him and beg him, please tell your story and tell. Not easy story. Maybe 1 out of a million, if there are million brahmacharis, 1 out of a million might not have a difficult story. Little easy story. Everybody has a tough story because nobody wants to give their children for God. Because children are where our entire pride is sitting. Huh? If somebody will come and ask, sir, how are you doing? How are you doing? I am doing good. How is your job? Yeah, nice. What is your son doing? He is in IIT. And immediately you expect, oh, your son is in IIT? Oh, very good. Your entire false ego takes the form of a child and comes out of you. And it sits there, you have to satisfy your false ego through that child. You have a whole plan. So was the case of Majumdar family. I'm like, come on. You have a good wife, beautiful, chaste wife, good family. We are all taking care of you. It's not that we are not serving Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. We are also devotees. They tell that, right? They devotees together. Right? We are also devotees. What sannyas are you talking about? No, you're not going anywhere. Anyway, the desire was there. One person who knows the desire is God himself. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he expressed his desire to go to Vrindavan. Right? So, while going to Vrindavan, he went through a path from Jagannath Puri. First time he tried to go to Vrindavan. That was from Navadvip, right after his sannyas. And Nityanand Prabhu took him all over the place and brought him to Shantipur. He cheated. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. God also can get cheated by God only. Right? Nityanand Prabhu expansion. So he brought him to Shantipur. He told, you already reached Yamuna, this Yamuna only, showed Ganga. Right? All kinds of. Nityanand Prabhu has a great sense of humor. If you read Chaitanya Charitamrita, he has a special relationship with everybody. And he'll tease everybody. And he'll create some humor out of that teasing. The transaction, the dealings between Advaita Acharya and Nityanand Prabhu should be read under guidance. Mahavishnu speaking to Balramji, right? A different level conversation. So, this Nityanand Prabhu brought Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to Shantipur, and then Shantipur, Mahaprabhu stayed there for many days. Sachi Mata again got an opportunity to cook for Mahaprabhu, and before going, Sachi Mata, on the request of all the devotees, said, okay, my son, don't go too far. Because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu only asked that, whatever you say, I'll follow. If you tell, I should be with you, I'll be with you. I'll forget my sannyas. My mother said, no. Sannyas ashram, I don't want to be a reason for your defaming. So, you can go but stay in Puri. Don't go too far. Vrindavan is too far. From Kolkata, roughly Kolkata to Vrindavan is too far. But Puri is very close. Right? Navadvip to Puri is very close. So go to Puri. So this time when Mahaprabhu went to Puri, again he said, I want to go to Vrindavan. So he went to Vrindavan. On the way back, Mahaprabhu knows somebody is waiting to see him. And who is that personality? Of course, many are there. But one such personality is Raghunath Das Goswami. So, in a very mystic way, he took a road, a boat, crossed rivers, which brought him near to Bengal. And he said, anyway, I came to Bengal, why don't I go to Shantipur? Again. So he came to Shantipur. Raghunath Das Goswami knew, he was a big merchant, billionaire, trillionaire. He had every information about Mahaprabhu. Where is he going? What is he doing? But he wants to meet. So as soon as he got to know that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is coming towards Shantipur, immediately made his plan. I have to take sannyas. Right? This is my great opportunity. So the news told, oh, he's coming. I think he has almost reached Krishnanagar. Then he would run away from the house. And he's searching for Mahaprabhu. Where is Mahaprabhu? He doesn't find him because he's still not come. And behind him, who are searching? Majumdar family searching. This guy escaped. Pakado isko. He has gone somewhere to become sannyas. Take sannyas. So they would grab him and bring him back. Literally grab him and bring him back. Hold his hands and come back. Then again next day he would get I think he has come to Panihati. He'll run to Panihati. Again they'll go and find him somewhere. The whole family will grab him and bring him back. He has not come. Why are you trying to do this? You have a good business. Don't do all this thing. All preaching used to happen to Raghunath. So Raghunath Goswami was like, okay, I'll still wait. he got a confirmed news. This time it is confirmed news. Mahaprabhu has come to Shantipur. He understood. This is my biggest opportunity. This is my biggest opportunity. Because after Shantipur, he'll go back to Puri. And going till Puri is difficult. So he went and told his father, once I'll go and meet, na? Please allow me. His father told, okay, Mahaprabhu, they are also following. But they are scared that he'll take sannyas. Then they told, okay, you will go with lot of guards. So you don't escape suddenly anywhere. We want to know your whereabouts, wherever you go. So it was not like 2 or 3 guards. Acharyas explained there were like 20, 30 guards. Just imagine, who goes with 20, 30 guards? And he goes in front of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is sitting in Shantipur. He goes to the house. And I think Balram Acharya also took him safely there. And Advaita Acharya, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is there in the house. And they see somebody has come to meet you. And they peep outside and see 20, 30 guards are standing. Raghunath is standing in between them. I want to meet Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu goes and he looks at Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Raghunath Das Goswami goes, he looks at Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and starts crying. Not only because he is taking darshan of the Supreme Lord that he's been meditating all along, but also because he doesn't have his hair. He doesn't look so opulent like he used to see before. The Gauranga, beautiful hair and beautiful hands, Sankirtan, that Gauranga is now looking like a sannyasi, like a mendicant, because now he has come back from Puri. Like he went from Puri, he went to Vrindavan, and there is coming back. So, I mean, it's very difficult to see the most loving person you like in that renounced form. And then he went to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, paid obeisances. And without even saying anything, Mahaprabhu said few verses. Right? Should we recite those verses? Yes. Yeah, 3 verses. Let's try to recite. Something happens to this computer all the time. Yeah. So this is in Madhya Leela, 16th chapter, 237th verse. Sthiraha na ghare aao na bhavo vatula. Krame krame paya loka bhava sindhu kula. So you look at Raghunath Das Goswami and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu speaking. Right? Madhya Leela, 16th chapter, 237th verse. So what is Thirahana? Be patient. He's saying, as soon as you look at Raghunath, hey, be patient. You are desperate to become a sannyasi. I know your heart, but be patient. Everything will come when the right time will come. Be patient. Sthirahana. Right? So, ghare jao, ghare aao. Go back home. Be patient. No, you have come here to meet me. But it's not the right time yet. Go. Na, do not. Right? So, translation. Repeat after me. Be patient. And return home. Don't be a crazy fellow. By and by you will be able to cross the ocean of material existence. Don't worry. Be patient. Go home. Don't be crazy. You will cross the ocean of material existence. मैं हूं ना Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, right? Supreme Personality of God. Let's see the purport of this one. As stated in Srimad Bhagavatam 10:14-58, Samastiraye pada pallava lavam mahatpadam punyayasho murare bhavam budir vatsa padam param padam 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 yat vipadam na tesham. Very famous verse actually. This material world is just like a big ocean. It begins with the Brahma Loka and extends to Patala Loka, continued till Gachibowli. And there are many planets or islands in this ocean. Not knowing about devotional service, the living entity wanders about this ocean, just as a man tries to swim to reach the shore. Our struggle for existence is similar to this. Everyone is trying to get out of the ocean of material existence. One cannot immediately reach the coast. But if one endeavors, he can cross the ocean by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy. वो guarantee दे दिया. Prabhupada is giving guarantee. बोल दिया. Huh? Come on, repeat after me. But if one endeavors, he can cross the ocean by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy. Very good. One may be very eager to cross this ocean, but he cannot attain success by acting like a madman. Acting. Okay, we acted, but we tried, na? We tried. We are trying to chant. We are trying to chant. Once Yugal Kishore Prabhu said, fake it. If you don't have love for Krishna, fake it. Fake it, fake it, fake it. One day Krishna. So let me make. Anyway, it's not a license to fake, by the way. You desire to make it. One may be very eager to cross this ocean, but he cannot attain success by acting like a madman. He must swim over the ocean very patiently and intelligently under the instructions of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu or his representative. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Then one day he will reach the shore and return home back to God. As simple as that. What has Prabhupada told? What are the prime instructions of Prabhupada that come to your mind as soon as you look at Prabhupada's picture? Chant and be happy. Right? What else? Always remember Krishna, never forget Krishna. Distribute my books. Distribute my books. What preaching you are doing? Nonsense. Give me a book that is better than your preaching. Prabhupada's words. Making somebody say, Krishna Supreme Personality Godhead. Actually, this, actually, that. Give the book. Prabhupada will take it. If he reads the book, he'll understand everything. So, never ever in your dreams think that you are preaching better than what Prabhupada wrote. If you are thinking that is bigger than Mayavad philosophy, biggest Maya, they are the, I think I can explain something that Prabhupada could not explain. I will tell anger management, risk management, stress management, but you will not manage your own life. Some preachers think like this, I'm presenting extraordinarily. Nothing you are presenting. Take Prabhupada purport and read, you will understand everything. Of course, we should endure. Prabhupada also said, present it according to time, place, and circumstance. It is important. We should present it according to time, place, and circumstance. Right? But never think we can go back to Krishna with our own intelligence. The day real humility is when you consider that you have no intelligence and your guru's intelligence is your intelligence. That day you're done in this material world. Which is the day? That you have no intelligence and your guru's intelligence is your intelligence. Bus. Right? Prabhupada used to say sometimes, bus. Bol diya. Om Tat Sat. Right? He'll say. So you should remember that. So here Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, what is his instruction to Raghunath Goswami? Don't resign your jobs. Suffer in Microsoft, Amazon. Whatever companies you are working, they are created to relieve your karma. Right? Yes, they are created. Your boss is a representative. Right? Let him torture you. Go through it. Sunday evening, come to hear the class. And for festivals, please assemble together and chant Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. These are instructions of Prabhupada. Great Thako, one eight Thako. Sada Hari, wherever you are. Great Thako. One is not there. Software Thako. Lekin Sada Hari, right? Right? Wherever you are, you have to chant. Just imagine everybody when they go to their special function in the house, like somebody's reception, kitna paint डालते? How much Asian paints they put? Asian, African, all paints they put, na? To look beautiful. Isn't it? Full decoration happens, body, everything, right? Nice clothes. You are looking like something you are not. Definitely that day you will not die, because even Yamadharmaraj, people will not recognize you. They came to take you, but they'll go back. Hey, we didn't find that fellow. Arey, wo stage pe wahi tha. Arey, okay, tomorrow we'll bring. So the point is, you decorate yourself so much to look nice, and you are at your best. You are at your best image. Is that true? Everybody are decorated once or twice, na? मालूम है ना? Huh? Just imagine, they have decorated themselves so nicely, so that they can look so nicely, so that they can be captured so nicely in a photograph, and a person who is taking that photograph, who is seeing everybody so nicely, is frustrated and sitting here. Lakshmikant Prabhu. Can you imagine? He told me once, animalistic angles. Take my picture. I want to look good. And in that little frame, I don't know what he sees, an animal or a human or something. He clicks the photo. And you know what something? Even after so much decoration, even after so much lighting, even after such expert photographer, he still has to edit that photo. Some artificial software has to be put to make you look like what you think you want to look like. And then he told me once, people come to him and say, "Em dishnamaya? Manchi edit cheyale. There is one white hair in this corner. What did you do?" Right? And he has to again go open that photo, that one white hair. Tick. And yes. Nizamena? Can somebody give a mic to you? Tell him. Huh? What I spoke is true? Tell. They won't believe if I tell.
Yes, yes, lot of things they used to ask.
Don't tell more, you'll lose your business. This is getting recorded. This is a pastry photo. Just imagine. See, this is material world, Prabhu. This is material world for you. It's happening in front of us. Right? So much painting, so much decoration, so much everything. Still you are not looking beautiful. But look at Srila Prabhupada. Is he looking beautiful? Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. And because we all, with whatever faces we think we have come to ISKCON, maybe 0.01 beauty of Prabhupada is also appearing in all of us. That is the only beauty we have. Yesterday, after chanting 108 rounds, actually people are looking beautiful. For about 108, even 64 rounds, 32 rounds, right? Cheto Darpana Matana. It is cleansing from within and without. It is true. Real beauty is not what we are trying to show through our face. Right? One devotee in Secunderabad, he presented me a picture, like a sticker. I don't have it now, but you can paste it on your mirror in the house. It can be opened like this. So tap. In between there is a mirror. You open tick like this, right? So you have a mirror in between, in which you can see your face. Left side is a small child's photo, right side is a skeleton. So I don't know why he felt like giving that to me. Well, maybe he thought I was combing my hair, maybe, in Kia correcting. So he gave me the photo. I'll send that picture in the group today. I'll find it out. Somewhere in Google Photos, it will be sitting. So I actually took a picture in between that and made a click. So you'll see me in between, a small child, and a skeleton on the right. That is the reality, right? Every morning, when you want to put some decoration to your face, keep that in front of you, this side and that side. Automatically, you'll know what to do. You'll come from there and start chanting Hare Krishna. Right? That much is needed. So that kind of renunciation is needed. Prabhu, this word will humble us, don't worry. It will humble us to a point where we will surrender. But with love. When we come to Prabhupada, we'll surrender with love. Right? Prabhupada several times said, if you become a devotee, Krishna will come and you can see him. If you don't become a devotee, then you will see Krishna as death. The most painful part, right? Where you will only regret, why did I waste another life? Anyway, so what was the instruction to Ranganatha Goswami? First instruction of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Let's read it. Be patient and return home. Don't be crazy fellow. By and by you will be able to cross the ocean of Middle East. Don't worry. Right? Let us see what else he told. Three verses actually. 237, 238, 239. Yeah, you want to say something?
Now he's speaking of beauty. Just look at the devotee behind Prabhupada.
Devotee behind Prabhupada.
I was looking at him and chanting yesterday. Then that seemed like happiness
Yes.
and beauty.
Yes. No, not only Prabhupada, if you see his disciples also, so much glow, effulgence, beauty, you cannot miss it. Right? Even his disciples next, like recently, Bhakti Padma Swarup Pracharak Maharaj, he was in Aparna Zenith. He came to Aparna Zenith and from B2 floor, I think B1 or B2, they were bringing Maharaj. And Maharaj was coming to the lift, and one man and with a small son he was going from there. He was ignoring, he was ignoring me. I was standing there for a long time. Obviously, he ignored. But as soon as Maharaj came, he has no link to ISKCON. His child is there. As soon as Maharaj came, he folded his hands. That is Bharat Varsha. This is the beauty of this land. And Maharaj also looked at him. Said, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Where are you from? I am from North India. Okay. Hare Krishna, I told the small child. The child was not able to tell. Immediately the father went and told, Bolo, Sadhuji ko Hare Krishna. Like that. So is the effect of a sadhu. Even a driver who drives a sadhu becomes a devotee. Many of the drivers who drove, sannyasis in ISKCON, they became devotees. Just by seeing the humble, humility, purity, they just give up. Because they're actually beautiful. All when they look at you with so much compassion, they look at you, right? Have you seen any sannyasi Maharaj or any ISKCON devotee who is like looking at you to exploit you? Can't happen. If he's a nicely practicing devotee, he only wants to give. Devotees don't come in our life to take anything. They only want to give. So here Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying, don't worry, be patient. What is the next instruction? मरकट वैराग्य ना कर लोका देखाना यथा योग्य विषय भुंज अनाशक्त This is little strong. Markata Vairagya, monkey renunciation. Just imagine, you have gone to surrender to this person. You did so much austerity to surrender to this person. And the first thing he tells you is what? Stop this monkey business you're doing. Krishna never changes the way he is. No? When he came as Krishna also, Swayam Krishna, what is the first instruction he told Arjuna after all those 5 technical questions? No sin, no this, no violence, no family tradition, what is that? No enjoyment. Huh? What is the first? Compassion. 5 reasons he gave, na? 5 reasons he gave. And then what did he tell? असोच्यम अनुसोच्यस्य प्रज्ञावादांश भाषसे गताशु न गताशु च नानुसोचते पंडिता. पंडिता means what? Oh, greatly learned. पूरा कोम करके पाउडर डाल के पंडिता हार्ट बोल के मान लिया. You are mourning for something that deserve to be mourned for, and you are speaking like this. Oh, pandita. Same Krishna is opinion of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. I know he is very merciful, but sometimes he is who he is, na. Markatavera kya? To come here to do renunciation, like a monkey. Hare Krishna. Let us see. There is a lot of compassion in this Prabhuji, you know. Whenever God does this, He does it only with great souls. When you have so much compassion, He said, please repeat after me. You should not make yourself a show bottle devotee and become a false renunciate. For the time being, enjoy the material world in a befitting way and do not become attached to it. Very deep instruction. Again, he is telling, enjoy the material world. There is sarcasm in that also. How can you enjoy the material world? Just sometime back he is telling in Bhagavatam, padam yat padam. At every step there is danger. How can you enjoy? Like that, you know, big room filled with talcum powder and one needle sitting in between. Can you enjoy that? You can't enjoy that. How many here like Pani Puri? Today there is no Pani Puri. No, what happened? You all like Pani Puri, right? How many Pani Puri can you eat? Right? There is a limit. You can't. Even if you want, you can't. After some time, some problem will come. You want to, you know, in Kirtan, you say, okay, let us chant Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Just watch your neighbor's mouth when he's chanting next time. Let's do it. Just watch. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Did you watch? You saw, right? पानी पूरी जब खाते इतना खुलता है. हरे कृष्ण मंत्र के लिए इतना ही खुलता है कि नहीं? पानी पूरी होल बहुत लोग ना. दही पूरी हरे कृष्ण मंत्र. That is how much taste we have. That is the reason he is not coming in front of us. मेरा नाम पुकारने को पूरा मुंह नहीं खुल रहा है. But still, we want to enjoy. We want to enjoy. Prabhuji is telling, it will not fit now. That's why we have to open the mouth. When we become a devotee, Krishna dances on our tongue. These are the words of Shastra. Right? Hare Krishna. So here is another instruction where it is being told, don't act like a Markata Vairagya. What does this mean? What does this mean? Don't be a copycat. Chaitanya is saying, don't try to show off your Vairagya. You are still not a Vairagya. You are trying to say that you are a Vairagya. Markata Vairagya, monkey Vairagya. Don't try to be a copycat. Prabhu, you know, he got a new chanting bag. I also will go and get a chanting bag. Chanting bag is meant for what? Chanting. What is the first thing we shop in Vrindavan? Chanting bag. Right? This chanting bag, that chanting bag, counter beats. If you focus on the inside beats, we will not have any focus on the outside beats. Right? But our focus is on outside beats. These days, what kind of counter beats? Huh? It's a big shopping. You know, people go to that shop, counter dikho. ये अच्छा नहीं, ये unique है. Entire Gachibowli only I have this. खतरनाक counter beat. इतना बड़ा, ये बड़ा, वो बड़ा. My God. Recently, my mother kept a counter beat for mine. I didn't know that she kept. Very unique, huh? Next time when I'm chanting, look at my counterfeit. There's Krishna's picture also in each counterfeit. Hare Krishna. Anyway, whatever. Copycat. Even in devotional life, we try to become copycats. This is exactly what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is telling. Your vairagya should not be based on copycat. I heard this from a very senior devotee. He was saying even things like initiation should not be a copycat initiation. Oh, they got initiated, huh? I did not get initiated. He got initiated, huh? Hare, Prabhuji, more number of years. Why am I not initiated? That is market vairagya only. Like a monkey vairagya. Or validation. Coming inside of that thing. How many initiated devotees are there? Oh, you're not yet initiated, huh? You're not initiated? Okay. Then after you get initiated, then there is a different treatment. Oh, Prabhuji is initiated. Till now, if you do something, nobody will tell anything. Okay, you're doing something, you're not initiated. But once you're initiated, Prabhuji, initiation is Prabhuji. So choose matter. You understand? The whole thing, the business is not seeing anything purely. All copycat kind of thinking. Validation of a devotee in a satsang is also market vairagya. Validation. A devotee is a devotee whether initiated or not. He is a devotee whether initiated or not. This reminds me of the episode of a great businessman called Shetty. Not Shetty, Sethi or something like that. I'm forgetting the exact name, forgive me. Let's say for now Shetty ji. So this Shetty ji was part of the Jew construction. He was a construction contractor and he was helping the Jew temple construction. In the initial time, the bricks were, there was no temple, only a hut house was kept and deities were kept inside and devotees were staying there, foreign devotees coming from all Western countries. They are in that place filled with mosquitoes, struggling. Even if there is rain, they don't have protection because there is nothing constructed there. And the whole land dispute is going on, so many things are going on. So this Shetty ji went to Prabhupada and he said, Prabhupada, your disciples are struggling. And Prabhupada also knew they are struggling. Once His Holiness Tamal Krishna Goswami Maharaj actually went and told Prabhupada, Prabhupada, they can't live here. It's very hostile. It's very hostile to live here. And Prabhupada looked at Tamal Krishna Goswami Maharaj and said, some austerity is needed to become pure. You want to become pure? So some austerity is needed. Like that. Very heavy statement in that state. But Tamal Krishna Goswami Maharaj understood. Yes, this is coming from the Acharya. So it should be true. Right? So they went through that austerity. So Mr. Shetty was seeing all this. So one day he went to Prabhupada and he told Prabhupada, Prabhupada, I think, I cannot see them living like this. I will construct, if you please permit me, I'll construct some rooms for devotees. And Prabhupada told that Shetty ji, if you construct room for my disciples, for these devotees who are struggling to serve there, Krishna is parallelly constructing a room for you in Goloka. Like that Prabhupada told. And Shetty ji was like, very pleased. He was very pleased. Swamiji, thank you. But it so happened, I don't know why, I don't know the reasons behind. He never took initiation from Prabhupada. He never took initiation. Prabhupada left his body. Shetty ji never took initiation. Or maybe wanted to take, could not take, timing. We don't know the deep reasons. He didn't take initiation. But after Prabhupada left, he was always, thinking about those words of Prabhupada. The pure devotees' words are very strong. Right? So take this water. Yeah, so, devotees' words are very strong. So I was thinking, Arey, my Guruji, he used to call Prabhupada Guruji. So Guruji told this, he is not there. What about me? And he became old and he got some diseases. And because of the diseases, he could not get up. At one point, he went in coma. Completely, dysfunctional. And doctor said, I think over story. Like it's done. Whatever we could do, we have done. Now you can take him home. But his son knew how much he was attached to Srila Prabhupada. So they brought, his body, he was not dead, in his coma state to Juhu temple. Temple was built by them. And Prabhupada deity was kept. Prabhupada deity is there in the temple. They brought, this is a real incident, they brought Mr. Shetty there in a wheelchair or in a stretcher, I don't details apart. They brought him in front of Prabhupada and his son told in his ear, Papa, Srila Prabhupada is here. He came out of his coma and told Jai Prabhupada. In the temple, they all were shocked. He just opened his eyes. See how much he was meditating. Even in that unconscious state, the only thing he could remember is Prabhupada. That is called service to a pure devotee. And he just opened his eyes and he said, Jai Prabhupada, Guruji, Guruji, like that he told. And then they took him back and he left the body after some time. Right? So just see that by serving a pure devotee, initiation is not the only criteria for this. Don't think that, he got initiated, he'll go to Krishna. He did not get initiated, he'll not go to Krishna. That's not the criteria. What are you doing after the initiation is more important. Recently, I was hearing the lecture of Temple President of ISKCON in Delhi. What is Prabhuji's name? Mohan Rup Prabhu. Very wonderful lectures. Huh? You should not miss his lectures. Whenever he speaks in Hindi, बहुत अच्छी हिंदी बोलते हैं. And he tells, you want to become a Diksha disciple or a Shishya? Something like that. You want to become a disciple or you want to become a devotee? What an intriguing question, right? Go to YouTube and type. Mohan Rup Prabhu recent lectures, you can see. 15 minutes he spoke. Wonderfully explained. What is the use of your initiation if all you are doing is eating, sleeping, mating and defending your family? What are you doing for Prabhupada? Prabhupada, I'm balancing material life and spiritual life. Last week we spoke for 1 hour on that. I will not repeat. There's nothing to balance. Right? What are you doing? Are you a disciple? Or are you a Shishya? Are you actually assisting your spiritual master? Right? Are you trying to enjoy spiritual life in the name of anything? Or are you sacrificing your life for service of an Acharya? That is what matters. That is what is matter. Other than, if you don't do that, then that is marketable, right? You understanding the heaviness in the statement of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to Raghunath Das Goswami? In that one word, he said so many things. Don't be a copycat, duplicitous, validating devotee, trying to enjoy material life and at the same time claiming that you are actually renounced to come. Go deal with that material world and choose me as your prime objective. You don't have to leave anything. Go. And do your work in such a way that nobody even knows that you are a devotee. Right? You are handling everything, but at the same time, you are completely focused on going back to Krishna. So you don't make yourself a show bottle devotee. Prabhupada is using show bottle devotee. Because he is telling this to Americans there. And become a false renunciant. For the time being, enjoy the material world in a befitting way. Befitting means what? In a way that is suitable, in a way that is going to ultimately lead you to an objective. Right? Have a big house. But don't have a big house if you're not conducting satsang in them. Have a big car. But take sadhus in that car and use that car for serving devotees. Have a lot of money. But use that money in service of Narayan. Right? If we do all these things, then it is befitting. Befitting to lead a material life. Otherwise it is not. And do not become attached to it. It's a long purport, but I'll go forward. Next verse we'll read. What was the first instruction? Be patient. Go home.
Don't be crazy.
Don't be crazy. What is the second instruction? Don't be a duplicitous show bottle. Markata vairagya. Huh? Real business you focus. Lead a life in such a way that ultimately leads you to the destination. Yeah. 239. Antaranishtakara bhaya loka vyavahara. Achiraj Krishna to Maya karibe uddhara. First statement is the instruction. That be patient everything. Second one is the guidance. Third one is the assurance. Achita Krishna Tomaya Karibe Uddhara. Don't worry, Krishna will ultimately come and do your Uddhara. Let us see the translation. Repeat after me. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu continued. Within your heart, you should keep yourself very faithful. But externally, you may behave like an ordinary man. Thus Krishna will soon be very pleased and deliver you from the clutches of Maya. He's saying, don't try to show off that you are a devotee. Right? See, don't try to show off devotee doesn't mean that, okay, I'll not put tilak tomorrow. See? I'll not wear dhoti tomorrow. I'll not wear, kanti tomorrow. I'll not wear this. No, that's not what he's saying. What is the meaning of show off? That in his whole satsang, I am the best devotee. That is show off. That you are declaring how great devotee you are. Well, it's very important. We are not trying to show off that, I am the best devotee among all the devotees. I think I am the only devotee who understands what to do. I am the only devotee, biggest Maya. I think I am the only disciple who knows my Guru's heart. He will be such a problematic disciple for that Guru. He will create so many problems for that Guru, fighting with all his other disciples. Because he thinks, actually, what Guru told you didn't understand. Huh? I understood. See, ego comes in different ways. Again. So here Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying, within your heart, you should keep yourself very faithful. Very faithful. And from where does faith come? Faith comes from sadhu seva. When you do sadhu seva, he'll give you faith. It's not like you'll create your own faith. You don't create your own faith. First time when you went to a barber, did you create your faith? That he has your neck is there, his knife is there? You gave your head, na? Please go. He's shaving like this, especially for Prabhuji, he shaves like this. His neck is there in your throat. But still you have faith, na? Nahi kaatega. But if you think you don't have faith, can you give your neck to him? So faith is part of life, Prabhus. But faith is not something that you can simply earn on your own endeavor. It is given. And a sadhu gives you faith through his seva. When you do seva of sadhu, when you follow the instructions of sadhu, he gives faith. Right? Shraddha. So, be faithful. But externally, you may behave like an ordinary man. Do your duty. Don't try to make a show off. Don't be a sahajiya. Right? Thus, Krishna will soon be very pleased and deliver you from the clutches of Maya. This is so near to the instruction of Krishna in Bhagavad Gita also. Be a warrior, be a fighter. What vairagya are you trying to show? I'll leave this, I'll go and live in the mountains, I'll not fight with my cousins, I'll not do this. It's not different. The instruction that Raghunath Das Goswami is getting is very similar to the instruction Arjuna got. Be a Kshatriya, do your duty. Fight because I am asking you to fight. This is a time to establish Dharma. So do your duty. Right? Rest I will take care. Aham tvam sarapapyabhya moksheshyami masucha. I will take care of everything. You just do your duty, but keep me in your consciousness. Man manava mat bhakto mat yajimam namasasam. Worship me. Accept me. Come to me. I will take care of you. Right? He's telling it. Here also he's saying, don't worry. Wherever you are, do what you're doing. So Raghunath Das Goswami got the inspiration. But is he happy? Chance miss ho gaya na? The only people who are happy there are those bodyguards. We can take him back. Majumdar family will be very happy because they sent those bodyguards to take Raghunath Das and to bring him back. So they are doing their business. But is Raghunath Das Goswami happy? No. But in the heart of heart is happy. Heart of heart is happy that he has taken darshan and he got assurance. I will take care. Don't worry. Just do what you're supposed to do. He goes back and does the best he can for his family. He grows. He takes care of his empire, but with no attachment. Just imagine, how can you do a job to the best of your ability without any attachment? How can you do it? Right? Actually, you can do your job best only when you're not attached. That is the truth. We are very attached to many things relating to the job. That is the reason we are not able to do the job properly. Many, actually, in materialistic life, some employees who really flourish doing something great for the company do it in a very detached way because they are passionate about doing what they are doing. No politics, they just do what they are supposed to do. And management recognizes that, they go up the chain. Right? But people who have so many other agendas, they don't do the best of their job. They try to do a showcase. Something I'll manage here and there. Ultimately, my benefit will come or no. So they never do it. Even in spiritual life, Prabhuji, the same principle. The essence of the principle you can apply. Do your devotion with full faith. Right? And give your best to Krishna. Not little, not, no markata vairagya. Right? No markata vairagya. Then Krishna will accept your service. So now he has done. He left from Shantipur. He's gone back to Krishnanagar. And is sitting there and is thinking, when will I take sannyas? Oh, okay, this money has to be transferred. Okay, I'm giving you. When will I take sannyas? Oh, this business I have to come and discuss. Okay, I'm coming tomorrow. When will I take sannyas? Unimaginable, right? That was Raghunath Das Goswami. But then he thought, maybe I have still not done one very important thing. I went to Mahaprabhu. Before also I went, this time also I went. Mahaprabhu's solution is not resolving it. I need special mercy. It's not working out. And who is going to give the special mercy that even Mahaprabhu sometimes hesitates to give? Nityananda Prabhu. For Nityananda Prabhu ki extremely merciful. That is the reason Chaitanya, in Gaudiya temples you see Radha Krishna and Gauranga Mahaprabhu. And Prabhupada saw Gauranga Mahaprabhu and Radha Krishna only in all Gaudiya temples. But when he decided to go to America, he said, here Gauranga Mahaprabhu mercy alone is not enough. Nityananda Prabhu is also needed. So wherever Prabhupada went, he established Gaur Nitai. That Nityananda Prabhu will do something that Gauranga Mahaprabhu, of course, he is the Mahavadanya avatar. But this is Mahavadanya avatar. Right? Nityananda Prabhu. If you read about Nityananda Prabhu, he'll become so more attached to Nityananda Prabhu. Right? So he gets to know Nityananda Prabhu is coming to a place called Panihati. Now is the jackpot time. Abhi hone wala hai. Right? So he got to know. Then he told his family members, I want to go and meet Nityananda. They are not very much concerned now because already he is doing such a good performance, everything good. Last time we went and met Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He came back also. It's okay, you can go. So he made his way to Panihati. So he went to Panihati. And in Panihati, there is a great devotee. Panihati is known for traders. Very rich traders to come and sell their things. A place for merchants, multi-billionaire merchants to come. And one of the most rich merchants, his name is Raghav Pandit. He is a great devotee of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And he is a merchant in Panihati. So he organizes this, meeting of Nityananda Prabhu and devotees to come there. So he was the one who was organizing this. So Nityananda Prabhu has come to Panihati. And Raghav Pandit is kind of a person who is so perfect in serving that you cannot find a single fault in it. And he will spend anything to do it. But it has to be perfect. No? I want to offer a coconut, nice coconut water to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. If it's me, I'll go to the street, I'll buy that coconut, I'll come here, cut it, offer it. But if it is Raghav Pandit Prabhu, he will first go and do research. Where is the best coconut on the planet? And if somebody tells that in Mars planet there is a coconut, in Mars planet there is a coconut which is the best coconut, then Raghav Pandit will go to Elon Musk and tell, send a rocket to Mars, get that coconut for me, because I want to offer the best. And that coconut is brought to India, right, in a ship, in a rocket, and that coconut is brought in front of the Pujari, and Pujari has to offer, and Pujari looks at it and says, no, this is not good, you should get something else. He'll just throw that coconut. He will not regret that, oh, he spent so much for getting the coconut from Mars. You understanding the mood of Raghav Pandit? Just I gave this example so you can understand what is Raghav Pandit's mood. Please hear this. Even to worship Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, his deities, he felt that I am not pure enough to worship. So he hired pure devotee pujaris. Right? Hired. So that I think they can do better worship than me. They can do a better offering than me. That was his consciousness. Right? In Krishna consciousness. So looking for the perfection. And that is the reason, Prabhuji and Mataji, when Raghav Pandit ji used to offer bhoga to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is in Puri. But he would appear in Panihati to honor that bhoga. He would appear. Even though he is in Puri, he would appear here. And in Chaitanya Charitamrita it is mentioned, it is no doubt that Srimati Radharani is coming and cooking in Raghav Pandit's house. Because how else can Krishna come helplessly to come and eat that bhoga? Right? How else? Why else? You think a great cook, he cooks and Krishna will come and eat? It has to be Radharani. And this verse is there in Antya Leela. Go and read the verse. It says, it's revealed that only because Raghav Pandit's love is so much that Srimati Radharani comes and cooks in his house. And it is offered and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu helplessly comes and has it. Helpless is not the right word, but desperately, lovingly comes there and honors it. That is Raghav Pandit. And he is the very rich man. Now these are all examples telling what? Being rich doesn't mean not a qualification for not being a devotee or anything. Richness has got nothing to do with it. Externally. Yeah, Krishna says, Bhoga Ishwarya Prashaktanam Taya Apritaha Chetasam Vyavasaya Atmika Buddhi Samadhanam Vidiyate. He says that if you are attached behind Bhoga and Aishwarya, you cannot understand spiritual life. But when you are a devotee in right state and you are not attached to that wealth, that has come to you. Somewhere it has come to you. Do you really think you all have earned the wealth that you are supposed to earn? Or you rather earned right now? No, it is given to you. All of us, it is given to us. According to our karma, it is given to us. But if you give that wealth for Krishna, then you have done your ultimate dharma. Right? Then you are not attached to it. Yajnatro, anyatro, what is it? How does it stand? Yajnata, anyatro, Yajnata karma anyatro. Loko yam karma bandhana, tadartha karma kontaya loka sangha samaj. Right? How does the first word stand? Yajnatro, anyatro. Yajnata karma anyatro. Hare Krishna. Memory is bad. So, what is Krishna telling this in second chapter? He's saying, third chapter, he's telling that if you don't offer your wealth to Krishna, then you are creating a karma bandhana. Then you are creating attachment. And that attachment will pull you back to this world. Don't think, Prabhu, I have lived my life, at the end I will go nicely to Krishna. It will not work like that. Because the end can come anytime. Today night be your last day. Who knows? Dwadashi, days of course. Right? Today, yesterday only you chanted. Today, fine. Oh yeah. Are you? What is your situation right now? Huh? Your flat, your land, your car, your family. Huh? You're attached. Where will you go? You come back here on Kondapur. Gachibowli, Goli, that year only will take birth again. Again, near that villa, like a lizard, like a dog. Be respectful to dog, especially near villas. He was the previous owner, Prabhu. Be respectful. Huh? Banks ke paas, have you seen? Anytime go to SBI bank, 99% you'll see 4 dogs sleeping in the front. How many have you seen? Come on, you didn't see it? Go see SBI. Akka, you know, they'll be sleeping there outside. Their deposit number they know. 2, 3. Wow, 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 wow. They don't know. They are those guys. Be respectful to them. When you are going inside, say pranam. With your inspiration, I have no attachment in this bank. So, that is the danger of metal attachment. What we are depending on. See the torture? Their villa in that jilla, but going inside illa. అరే రామ ఆ కుక్క పరిస్థితి ఆలోచనలు వస్తాయప్పా పిచ్చి కుక్క. So here is Raghunatha Goswami. He looks like Panihati. He says, this is my chance now. This is my chance now. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is not, he is telling all Marketa Vairagya, all those shlokas is telling. I am not going to wait for all this. Let me finish the business. He comes to Panihati. And he is seeing Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sitting very far. Sitting on the tree. Sorry, Nityananda Prabhu. Sitting on the, underneath the tree. How many have gone to Panihati? Go to Panihati. Even now you can see the tree under which Nityananda Prabhu sat. Even now the tree is there. Right? There. From far away, you know, some devotees look at Raghunatha Goswami. Now Raghunatha Goswami has come. Nityananda Prabhu knows. Nityananda Prabhu has full information about Raghunatha Goswami. Every disciple and devotee of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu has full database. What is he doing now? What service is he doing now? How much is he surrendered? Pura malum hai. Nityananda Prabhu. He just stands sitting there. Abhi aayega. I will come here. I know he'll come. I know his heart he'll come. He is Bhagwan. He knows everything. Supreme Personality of Godhead. He's sitting there. Now, Raghunatha Goswami is far away. And he looks at Nityananda Prabhu. You know, you can go to Antelila, 6th chapter, from shloka number 50 to 125. Is nectar Prabhu. If I have to read here, it will go till 12 o'clock. I don't know. You want me to read? Instant no as we have service. Okay. Anyway. So, please go home. Antelila, 6th chapter, shloka number 50 to 125. Nectarian, you know, Leela of how Raghunatha Goswami met Nityananda Prabhu, and one more secret that I will tell now. So Nityananda Prabhu was sitting there, and Raghunatha Goswami looked at Nityananda Prabhu and went, if there is anybody who can deliver me, that is this person. Because the person who was supposed to deliver did not deliver and he went. Again, only Nityananda Prabhu can deliver. And immediately paid obeisances from far away. And immediately one person went and told Nityananda Prabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, can't you see? Can't you see? You see that Raghunath? He's paying obeisances to you. Now, Nityananda Prabhu is very famous for his humor, sense of humor. And he knows how to tease people, how to give them a name. Immediately Nityananda Prabhu calls, 50 shloka. Hey thief! Chor! Idhar lekar usko. He's a thief. Huh? Without my permission, you are trying to take my mercy? And Nityananda Prabhu kicks him on his head. Up, he kicks him. And Raghunatha Goswami is in ecstasy. Ho gaya kaam. Nityananda Prabhu's lotus feet is on my head. Hari. Ho gaya, finish. Then Nityananda Prabhu says, now, Guru. Nityananda Prabhu is the Guru Tattva. God is demanding renunciation. But Guru teaches you how to implement that renunciation. And there is one more test he puts. How do you do that renunciation? So Nityananda Prabhu says, okay, so now do Chida Dahi festival here. Chida, broken rice, right? What do you say then? Poha. Puffed rice, atkulu. And actually useless rice, which cannot be sold like rice, is made into atkulu. That's like the least thing that you want to. I don't know why Maharashtrians like poha so much. In our yatra, Gaurang Prabhu makes sure that we eat at least 2 kg poha in a year. Yes, tomorrow is the festival. Tomorrow is the Chida Dahi festival. Hari Bol. So, and today also in Prasadam you are going to get some Chida Dahi. It's already arranged. That is the reason I am speaking. What do you think was my motivation? Chida Dahi. So here is Nityananda Prabhu. He is telling him, you make this whole village happy with Chida Dahi. How can you make anybody happy with Chida Dahi? Now, if you would have told, make a great feast, he is who? Raghunath Majumdar. He can $1 trillion economy. He can bring everything and make a big feast there. But in spite of having all the money, he has to go and find chipped rice and curd and condensed milk. Right? So he struggled, and of course there is a struggle, but he said, Nityananda Prabhu, done. I'm going to get it done. He is so happy that he got service. And he knows this is his best chance. So what did he do? So he went and he started begging everybody. You can't go to, there is no Vijeta there, or Ratandeep, go to 10 Ratandeep, get all the curd. No. But it is explained in Chaitanya Charitamrita that as soon as the villagers in Panihati heard this, the news spread like a wildfire to all the other villages. And people were running and bringing curd and puffed rice and giving it to Raghunath. That, please. And Raghunath was purchasing. Not only giving, but even purchasing. Some vendors thought it's the right time to sell also. Right? The highest rate or lowest, I don't know the rate thing. But why don't we sell it? And Chida Dahi was made in two pots. So many pots was made. And, lot of dry fruits were added to that. And fruits were added to that. And it was made so nectarian. And at that time, Raghav Pandit, he came to that place. Now Raghav Pandit has employed a whole kitchen, special pujaris to make prasad for Nityananda Prabhu. And what is Nityananda Prabhu doing here? He ordered for Chida Dahi festival. So Raghav Pandit said, Nityananda Prabhu, nice feast I made, Radharani's kitchen. Well, he didn't tell Radharani's kitchen, but that's a kitchen where Mahaprabhu eats every day. The feast is ready. Nityananda Prabhu said, see, this feast I'm already cooked. In the evening I'll come and eat. Go. No, don't worry. I'll have for supper. Don't worry. But now I'm going to get something very special. So Raghunath Goswami arranged for this. Gallons and gallons and pots of nectarian Chida Dahi was made. So when you get Chida Dahi today, don't try to taste it. Say, acha hai bura hai. See Krishna, Hari, 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 they were saying. So when you're keeping Chida Dahi, say Hari, 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 like that. Say and take. After that also tell Hari, Hari, Hari. But the point is devotion. Nityananda Prabhu saw devotion of Raghunath Goswami in the Chida Dahi. And he was very happy. And when he started eating the Chida Dahi, just imagine, Nityananda Prabhu sitting and Chida Dahi is kept. He started tasting it. He ate it. Then he took some and started keeping in everybody's mouth. It was almost like the same picture of Krishna sitting in between cowherd boys and sharing prasad. As soon as Nityananda Prabhu was doing that, he remembered Krishna should be here. This is Vrindavan. We are doing the same Gopa pastime. We are eating and sharing prasad. Immediately called Krishna. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared. From Puri, he appeared in Panihati. But only few people could see. Not everybody can see. Whoever was purely in devotion to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu could see. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came. And just imagine, that this whole verses from verse number 50 to 125, I was reading it. It was so nicely written how they were playing with prasad. He would take this and put in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mouth. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will take that, put it in his mouth. He'll give 2 parts there. He'll give 2 parts here. But just imagine the situation. Some people are able to see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, some people are not able to see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So what are the people who are able to see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they know what's happening here. But if people who don't know, can't see Chaitanya, what are they seeing? Nityananda Prabhu is taking like this and putting it in the air like this. Nityananda Prabhu is giving the part, he's taking the part. He's laughing, he's jumping. People don't know what's going on. Who is this invisible person? And finally Nityananda Prabhu sits down. Okay, now let us have more prasad. And pots and pots and pots is coming, Chida Dahi. And he keeps all of them. 4 parts he keeps in front of him. Another 4 parts he keeps in the right side. And he says, please have. And people are saying, who is he talking to? And the prasad is being honored. And then, after honoring that, they start dancing. Whole town is dancing. Everybody is ecstatic. Like Chaitanya Charitamrita explains, nobody can dance like Gauranga Mahaprabhu and nobody can dance like Nityananda Prabhu. They both have different dancing styles. And they both are different and transcendental in their dancing. Unimaginable. If you think you can dance, you have not danced. Because the real dance is that dance. And Prabhupada has made everybody dance. Jai Prabhupada. He has made the whole world dance, showing that dance of Mahaprabhu. Look at him dancing. And that is the reason we kept this picture in this hall. So that we can see Prabhupada and dance like Prabhupada. Jai Prabhupada. That is called happiness. At the age of 80, have you seen any 80-year-old person so happily lifting his hands and dancing like that? Without any tension. 108 temples, farm communities, country level disputes, city level disputes, fall downs, whatever. So many things he was handling. But there is not a tinge of tension in his face. That is Srila Prabhupada. That is how we are supposed to be. But what to do? So many mental attachments. Small things come, we go into tension. I'm talking about myself. Little disturbance in life, tension. So here is the dance of Nityananda Prabhu and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu happening. And looking at the dance, everybody is so happy. And finally, they dance so much that and then 4 parts of prasadam is kept separately by Nityananda Prabhu for Raghunath Das Vishnu. He keeps 4 parts. So these are for you. He tastes them and keeps Mahaprasad. Right? And then some more parts of prasad is kept for some other devotees there. There is a whole description about distribution of prasad in those verses you can read. And then finally, after all everybody has eaten and danced and they are tired, Raghav Pandit goes and tells, supper is ready. You told that you'll come and have dinner. Please come, it's ready. And Nityananda Prabhu says, okay, we'll go. So all the devotees again go and they start having supper. And while having supper, the devotees there also Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is sitting. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu didn't leave. He is there in Raghav Pandit's house, eating the dinner. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is so much enjoying. And at that time, all the pots, they are honored by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Nityananda Prabhu keeps those pots a little aside. And one person asks, some of the devotees ask, why are you not calling Raghunath Das to come and join us while we are eating? And Nityananda Prabhu says, no, after this. Because he wanted to give the special mercy to Raghunath Das. What is the special mercy? Mahaprasad. Right? He wanted Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to finish his prasad, who is not visible to many, but is still having prasad. And after that prasad is finished, Nityananda Prabhu wanted to personally give the prasad to Raghunath Das. So everybody eats and the prasad is kept aside and Raghunath Das Goswami is called and is given the Mahaprasad of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Raghunath Das Goswami is so happy, extremely happy. And then, he doesn't leave, he stays there because Nityananda Prabhu is there. He still did not have the conversation. With Nityananda Prabhu. He has just done the seva. And then Nityananda Prabhu finally he takes rest. They all go to sleep. Next day morning, before leaving, Raghunath Das Goswami comes in front of Nityananda and he asks, please give me service of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Prabhuji and Mataji, this was the theme of our lecture. Please give me service. Please give me service. The desire which sprouted in his heart by the darshan of Haridas Thakur, the desire which sprouted in his heart, kept in his heart even when he met Mahaprabhu, is finally being granted to him by Nityananda. And Nityananda Prabhu says, done. You can go to Puri and serve Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Hari Bol. So that is the Panihati festival. The essence of Panihati festival is what? How can I serve? How can I serve? Even if the service is difficult, even if I think I cannot do it, but we should endeavor for it. And we all have taken one step in our satsangs, our preaching programs, right? Even though we are not qualified, still Krishna is sending those people for us to serve. And now Krishna has also given us some land. Temple is coming. I'm very grateful for everybody who is contributing to the temple, right? Big, small, doesn't matter. If you think about big and small, that is market vairagya. I have given more than him. I think I am giving more than her. Market vairagya. So put up vairagya. There is no vairagya in that. But faithfully serve Krishna. That's what he's telling, right? Faithfully serve Krishna. And Krishna will take care of everything. Okay. So, how many here are eager to serve Krishna? Eager to serve Krishna. Like Raghunath Das Goswami. I want to go to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. I want to serve him personally. I want to get that chance. And when that want is there, Krishna sends the Guru in front of our house. Nityananda Prabhu came to Panihati to deliver Raghunath Das Goswami. Okay. Even though God said you need some more time, but Guru came and told, it's about time. You are ready to go. Right? So, Prabhuji and Matajis, we all also have an opportunity to serve. And the opportunity to serve only will increase by day. If you are thinking that, Prabhu, I think I have done enough, abhi chhod do. Tab to nahi hone wala na. That is not vairagya. That means it is a vairagya with conditions. Isn't it? Okay, I have done this much, I have done, I am done. Prabhu, abhi nahi, ye nahi, oh, I am already busy. We are all busy with what? We are all busy with service also, but we are also busy with some things that we don't have to be busy with. So many attachments are there. So, Prabhuji and Mataji, the services that we are going to get in this satsang or in any satsang of ISKCON is only going to relieve us from these attachments. This service is there only to relieve us from the attachment. Don't think it is going to trouble you. Don't hesitate to take up service. I have an appeal. How many here are not there in the Gachibowli Satsang group WhatsApp group? 59. Okay. हाथ जरा जोर से उठाइए. हाँ. Any devotee sitting beside, can you make sure that they are in that group? Yeah. Who is doing that? Who has admin in Gachibowli Satsang? Yeah. Can you just go to those people and add them? It's important. So, Prabhuji and Matajis, I prepared a form. In this form, there are services listed out. Right? I want you all to sign up for the services. Your physical presence and doing the service. One thing that many can't do is devotion. Right? You can't buy devotion with money. Krishna wants our devotion. And we have slots available to perform the devotion. And the week starting from 27th. Finish it. That's important. The week starting from 27th, our service begins. Till when? Till 9th. So till 5th. Till 5th of July. 27th of June to 5th of July. is the most important week. 9 days for all of us. In these 9 days, if you are enthusiastic to serve, not limiting ourselves, then you all will see the mercy of Nityanand Prabhu coming in your life. Pakka. Pakka. All you have to do, go beyond your barriers, go beyond your times, and declare that I will be available all these days. You might say, Prabhuji, what weekdays I'm working, right? Few of the weekdays you can take a half day. Few of the weekdays. We are doing Rath Yatras, Jagannath Rath Yatras in schools also. This year, 9 schools have agreed for the Rath Yatra. 9 schools. Right? I don't know if I'm qualified to say this, but Bhakti Prem Maharaj confirmed, Bhakti Padma Saurabh Pracharak Maharaj confirmed, and few other devotees confirmed. This is something that's not done in ISKCON so far. Something very unique that we are all trying to do. Is we are formal. See, Rath Yatras have happened in temple, in a school, but very randomly, like through somebody's, but in an organized way. As a proper scheduled way, as an agenda, talking to the management and doing the Rath Yatra is happening for the first time. And we are doing it here, and provision Matajis, if we do it nicely, if we manage to do it nicely, means what? In a humble way, respectful way, heartfully, beneficial to the children, beneficial to the teachers, to the parents, to the community in the school. If we do it in a proper way, and if they are happy, next year there will be a line outside our temple asking, please do in our school now. And there will be a line outside every ISKCON temple worldwide. Why are you not doing Rath Yatra in this city, in our schools? Why are they doing in that Hyderabad? Right? Do you want to be that example? Prabhu, ऐसा opportunity बार-बार नहीं आता है. It's an opportunity to serve. Right? So I'm going to show you that form. First I'll show you the form, and then you can start filling it. I will send the form link to you. You're going to fill it right now. Right? It will take 5 minutes for you to fill it. What is there going to be in that form? This is just people are scared as soon as you show form. 10 मिनट में जिंदगी बदल गया. पिछले बार. इस बार जिंदगी नहीं, सब बदल गया. Yeah. So here is the form. You can see. Okay. Hare Krishna. So this is how the form will look like. I love to pull Jagannath Rath. Let me select. Prabhuji and Matajis, this is also very something unique. You will not find in any other city. You can select your Rath Yatra. Because mostly there is one Rath Yatra. We are doing 40 Rath Yatras. 40. Every day, morning, evening, morning, evening, morning, evening, morning, 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 then morning, evening, and morning. So many slots. And in each morning, you have a selection of Rath Yatras. Right? You can select where you want to go and dance. Right? So you can select. So here is your name, you all remember, right? Right? Your mobile number, which has WhatsApp. You can enter that, right? Are you connected to ISKCON program? Which one? You can write. I'm connected to Dasraj Prabhu's program. I'm connected to Lilananda's program. I'm connected to Satya Sriniva's program. I'm connected to. We want to know from where anybody is coming. Why are we doing the exercise? Because Prabhuji, please understand. We want every Rath Yatra to be the best Rath Yatra. What is the materialistic tendency in devotion? My Rath Yatra should be the best Rath Yatra. All Kirtan is my place only. All Prasada my place only. All devotees my place only. That is what? Market aware. Have we discussed here? How many market aware are here? इसीलिए फॉर्म क्रिएट किया मैं. ये मार्केट को कट करेगा. तो are you connected to ISKCON by which program? Next. Have you participated in any Rath Yatra in the past? Yes or no? Yes. We want experience certificate. Right? Do you know even what is it? Are you willing to go back to Krishna after this life? Yes, then it's 100% guaranteed if you pull the rug. No, Lord Jagannath will still fulfill all your desires. Still you can come. Right? At least declare. Even if you're not coming, you'll fulfill. But are you willing to go back to Krishna? Yes or no? Yes. See, no also will not leave you. Na? Krishna is not going to leave us. Still come to Rath Yatra, that's okay. But if you say yes and come, you'll pakka go back to Godhead. How many have faith in this? This is a Google form, mana Jeevitam form. If you consider this, see, your appeal should be sincere. Huh? Don't think it's just a form. Your appeal is true, na? Your declaration is true. Okay? So far, everybody understood the Google form? Okay, now. How many members in your family will attend along with you? You can give a count. 20, 25. Huh? Somebody will say, Prabhu, ISKCON क्यों आते पूरे रिलेटिव भाग गए, कोई है ही नहीं फैमिली में, आधे लोग मुझे छोड़े, बाकी आधों को मैं छोड़ दिया, फिर भी जाओ लेकर आओ. Still go and get your family. Right? Go and encourage them, please come. Prabhuji and Mataji, you will be surprised. There is Krishna in everybody's heart. You have to sincerely ask. Ask with really a prayer in your heart that you come and full works. It's happening. And there are so many opportunities. So many opportunities. My personal prayer to Lord Jagannath as I pull his rath. You can write it here. Right? So you also know. You can write a long prayer, short prayer. But what is the best prayer? How can I serve you? Right? We discussed at the beginning. Raghunath Das Goswami, what was the prayer? How can I serve you? Mahaprabhu, I want to serve you. Okay. So there are multiple Rath Yatra options on 27, 28, 29, 4th of July, 5th of July, and also in between. The most fortunate will participate in Rath Yatras with family on all these days. Do you want to be the most fortunate? Are you ready to join multiple Rath Yatras? Yes? Okay. You have only two choices. Yes, I will choose one Rath Yatra in the morning and one in the evening. No, I am very lazy. I pray to Lord Jagannath to please motivate me. You can click the button. But if you click that button, you have to come to both. ये नहीं बोला प्रभु जी मॉर्निंग गया कमर पकड़ लिया, शाम में आओ कमर ठीक हो जाएगी, वो निकल जाएगा जो पकड़ा हुआ है कि नहीं. So you have Rath Yatras to attend. So minimum how many Rath Yatras you are going to attend? 27th evening, 28th morning and evening 3, 29th morning and evening 5, then 30, 31, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. Then on that Saturday 11 Rath Yatras. Prabhu, 11 Rath Yatra करने के बाद you पक्का go back to Jagannath. There is no doubt. But you have to attend all of them. Don't be lazy. What did Mahaprabhu tell Raghunath Goswami? First one, don't go crazy. Right? Here we have to go crazy for serving Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So the two choices. Yes, I will choose one Rath Yatra in the morning and one in the evening. No, I am very lazy. I pray to Lord Jagannath to please motivate me. Still he'll motivate you, don't worry. So here the options look like. This is how they look like. 27th, we are doing, the first Rath Yatra is in the school, Shloka in Manikonda. It's happening in the morning. I have also written the devotee whom you need to contact. The moment you press here, it will come in a data sheet. We will call you. And there are many devotees who have already declared that they want to sponsor Rath Yatras, school Rath Yatras. How many here? Can you lift your hands if you are here? Yeah. So I have the data sheet. I'll anyway call if you've forgotten. But anyway, it will be nice if you can ping me and tell me that you are there. We are getting sponsorships from the schools also, but we want to do it in a proper way. We will still let you know how much we need. So we have Sri Gopal Prabhu here, our finance minister, Kuvera Gopal. So he will, you can talk to him how to send the money. We will make it work. Okay. So, because it's a weekday, it's understandable. You only have two choices. Yes, I will come. No, I'm not available. I have to attend to my work. Genuine choice. है कि नहीं? Weekend में थोड़ा अलग रहेगा. ठीक है? 27th evening we have Rath Yatra. Now Friday evening everybody is going to be out of your jobs. You can easily come out. है कि नहीं? So there is a Rath Yatra in Green Grace in Khajaguda. We can contact Subbarao Prabhu. His number is there. And by the way, while you are making these choices, take screenshots of your own mobile. You all know how to take screenshots, right? If you don't know, ask your person sitting beside. He will show you how to take. Because after you fill the entire form, you will forget. Matta, Smriti, Jnanam, all gone. Then we have to call you and remind you. You also should remember which Rath Yatra you have signed up. Anyway, we'll call you, but you also should remember. Take screenshot. Or ask, if you don't know how to take screenshot, ask the person sitting beside you, take a picture of your mobile. You take a picture of his mobile, share it later. Okay.
Also, an option to send responses to me. After the submission of the form, there is an option where we can receive the responses which you have submitted.
Yes. That also can be done. Yeah. So here, and by the way, if you want to sponsor 40 Rath Yatras, you can sponsor 40 Rath Yatras. For example, I want to give 100 rupees to this Rath Yatra, 100 rupees to this. 4,000 rupees I am sponsoring all 40 Rath Yatras. Right? The least. Or you can also do more. You can do more. Prabhujis and Matajis, how many are fortunate enough to sponsor so many Rath Yatras of Jagannath? It's up to you. So, we are doing it in Shamshabad. We need extreme help there. Not many devotees are there. Lovesh Prabhu and Haripriya Mataji shifted from Shamshabad to Bangalore, but still they are continuing to do the Rath Yatra in their community. So, they need help. Some of us should go. Right? So, Aparna Zenith, there is a Rath Yatra happening. On that day, Mahesh Prabhu is the contact, number is given. Pebble City, there is a Rath Yatra happening. Some of you can go and help in Sun City. Udayan Prabhu's number is given. Fifth option, repeat after me. No, I am not available. I have a prior important appointment. Or I have appointment with Maya Devi. You can click there. Please, and you have to be sincere. There are only two things, Krishna or Maya. I am either with Krishna or with Maya. You select. And it's a required field. Without finishing that, you can't finish the form. Okay, so please go ahead and select. So similarly on 28th also we have Mayo Mankura, Muppa Indraprastha. Prabhuji, just imagine. See, new people, they don't know how to dance in front of the Rath. But we all know, right? We are all trained dancers. Second, Milananda, we got training. नहीं मिला है तो हरी बोल तो आके dance करो ना. Show the people how happy we are without onion garlic also. After the Rath Yatra, people should bring out onion garlic and throw on the road. They should be happy looking at us. Our Bhakti is not onion garlic Bhakti, but I am giving an example. People should look at devotees and should go crazy that we also want to join this satsang. How will they be when they see happy devotees? Every Rath Yatra should not be just the organizer and one more person. It should be filled with devotees. That is the idea. And we all can do it. If each one of us attends 11 Rath Yatras, every Rath Yatra will have 40 devotees Prabhuji. I calculated. 40 devotees minimum. Plus the local congregation. It will be so vibrant. Karna hai nahi karna hai? Chalo. Or I am not available. I have an appointment with Maya Devi. Muppa Alankrita, first time it is happening. Mayom Avatar, Hari Bol. We are planning to put 3 Raths in Mayom Avatar. Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra. Right? So something big is going to happen. Hari Bol. Yeah, Hari Bol hai. 28th, Aliens Tena, one of the craziest Rath Yatras in this locality, where they touch upon more than 40-50 communities where they go. So you can really come and do a great service there. This is one of the most unique Rath Yatras that is happening. Bhakti Padma Swarup Pracharak Maharaj told, it has not happened in the history of ISKCON. I don't know what you people are doing. There are 5 communities or 4 communities at one place. 3 different Raths are going to come from one community. They all will come and join. Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra will go together in between. So 4 Rath Yatras at the same time are happening at the same place with 3 Raths. Right? So something that you should witness before you die. So please, you can also come to the Rath Yatra. And Aditya Athena, first time we are doing Rath Yatra, Mataji, Pallavi Mataji is there, Lavanya Mataji is not here. They need your help, right? Matajis are pulling off 2 Rath Yatras. Even Nunda Mani, let's think about it. With their own effort, Yamuna Mataji and Matajis are really doing big Rath Yatras. Community also, colony also. Do we want to go and support or no? Yes. My home Jewel. No, I have appointment with Mayadevi. Up to you. 29th morning, Ramalayam and Bachpalli. My home Vihanga, Makrishi Nagar Rath Yatra, and Gautami Enclave Rath Yatra is happening. Your first time Gautami Enclave here, very near. Right? Please come and join everybody in Kondapur, Madhapur area. No more Purpur. Come to Kondapur and come and do the Rath Yatra. Right? It is there. Gautami Enclave. Or what is the last one? I have an appointment with Mayadevi. Tell loudly. Don't tell loudly. Don't select that option. I don't want you to select that option. But it's a required option. You have to select some Rath Yatra. 29th, Ramalayam BHL, biggest Rath Yatra. Haribo. Last time 10,000 devotees came. I don't know from where he gets. He does Sankirtan. Pawan Prabhu. For 10 days he does Sankirtan to give pamphlets. So many people come. And don't miss this one. Lansa Vitania. This was done previously. NCC Urban, my home Krishi, where I stay, please come. DSR Aditya, right? Here also, Shilpa Mataji, her family. Alone, last year she pulled off the Rath Yatra in the community. Alone. Right? Because devotees went and supported. This time we already have some devotees, but we need more to make it vibrant. Please come forward. And also sponsor, little you can sponsor. See, little, if we all give for each Rath Yatra, every Rath Yatra is taken care. Even if the residents give, not give, we can do a nice opulent Rath Yatra. How we can sponsor? You have the phone number of the devotee, send a little amount to him and write a message. This is sent for this purpose. And he'll take care of the rest. Yeah. DSR Aditya and then My Home Tridasha. First Rath Yatra in My Home Tridasha. It's in Telapur. Last one, we don't want to discuss. Last option, 30th June. Now 30th June is a Monday. So on Monday we are doing Rath Yatras in a school called Sprouts Montessori. Small children, small 50 children with their little hands are going to pull the Raths. How many want to witness this? Right? Please come. Please come and witness this in the morning. So the good thing about school Rath Yatras, it will get over by 11 because school has a schedule. Rath starts at 9, you have to go there by 8, decorate the Rath, help children pull the Rath, and then distribute Prashadam. 10:30, 11, you are done. You all can go to your offices, wherever you are. Right? And it's understandable if some of you can't come because you have work. But please take that time. At least one school you should come. At least one school. Even if it's a little far away, we'll figure it out how we will go. So this devotee here, I have given the in charge of this Rath Yatra. You can call Satya Srinivas Prabhu or Lavanya Mataji and they will guide you. Where to come, when to come, what to bring, etc. etc. 1st July, Tuesday, again, Vidya Bharati. 5 schools from this group have signed up this time, Vidya Bharati schools. So one in BHEL and Neeraj Public School in Amirpet. Shalu Mataji is here, very soon. She is there. They all have, Prabhuji, how many rejections we have faced when we went to the schools in the name of secularism, right? So many rejections, saying that, you should not bring God into the school, this secular school, whatever. Right? We had to go through a lot. So these devotees have sacrificed their time, energy, following up. Let's say loud 3 Haribols for all these devotees. Yeah. Then 2nd of July, Vidya Bharati School and Sunflower Vedic School. And on 3rd of July, Vidya Bharati School. And 4th of July, here is Santosh Aitya Prabhu. There is a school in Maidchal near Kapura. There also we need help. One morning, if you all can sacrifice. Huh? This is in the evening. This is the evening. You shifted it.
No, it's ran in the evening.
Really? Okay. You sign it up. You can come in the evening. It's anyway Friday. So I'll have to change that. Wait a second. I can actually change it. because you all will fill up. It's better to have the right. Okay, add it up here. Right? Yeah. So you have the Rath Yatra here. So you all have to just choose these options. Hare Krishna, I'm almost done. The form will come to you immediately. Publish it. Save it. Okay, done. Okay. So 5th July, this is the most important Rath Yatra which everybody should come. This is the Rath Yatra of your new temple, Prabhuji. The biggest Rath Yatra of Hyderabad is happening. Biggest of Hyderabad. Because the congregation size of our satsangs and extended satsangs is more than 1,000. So devotees are going to be 1,000 in the Rath Yatra. Right? Forget about outsiders who are coming. There is a separate form which I will open after you fill up this form. That is for that Rath Yatra. There is a lot of services for making chapan bhog, for doing rangoli in front of the Rath, for doing prasadam distribution, for doing book distribution. There are so many services for that Rath Yatra. Right? That's a very simple form. We'll do it. I wish to contribute to the Rath Yatras. If yes, then please contact the number against the Rath Yatra and ask them where to deposit. I want to contribute. Right? It's good idea to just message them and they will let you know where to deposit. Right? Okay. I know how to play musical instruments. I can bring them and play along with the Rath. Choose the musical instrument you know. Mridanga, Kartal, drums. No, by next year I'll learn something for Lord Jagannath. You can make this choice. Okay? So we know how many of you are going to play what. Okay, na? Hare Krishna. I wish to contribute by cooking some items for Chapan Bhog in all the Rath Yatras. I can take one thing for Jagannath, no? Right? So if 40 of you are coming, 40 dishes will come for Jagannath in that Rath Yatra. Right? 56 items is minimum. You all can contribute for Lord Jagannath by taking. Items should not be tasted, pure vegetarian without onion and garlic. That much I am sure you all know, but I just kept it in the form. Yes, I will cook for Lord Jagannath. No, I will learn cooking by next year and bring something for Lord Jagannath. Don't just take the easy option of getting some fruit. Do something with that fruit. Do you want to make beautiful rangolis for Lord Jagannath before the cart? By coming 2 hours before? You can go to the Rath Yatra 2 hours before. Take your rangoli and make one rangoli in your name, and Jagannath is going, he'll recognize, oh, this is Ayar Prabhu's rangoli, he'll see. So Ayar Prabhu is delivered. Khatam. है कि नहीं? Enthusiasm है? Any other service I wish to do for Lord Jagannath? I can do book distribution, prasadam distribution, dancing also is a service. Some people are experts here. Crowd management, you can choose. Coordinating children's Rath. Loudly chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. That also is a service. You can click that and come and do that service, right? Or open for any other service that is assigned to me. The Rath Yatra coordinator will call you and he'll give you the service. Please be available. Last thing, please take a screenshot on the mobile for all the responses you have given in the Google form so you remember which day you have selected which Rath Yatra. Just scroll up again and take screenshots and then press yes button here. Okay, this is a checkpoint to make sure you have taken screenshot before you press the submit button. And then you are done with your going back to coordinate casting. Huh? This is me editing it. When it will come to you, you will have the submit button. Are you all ready? I am going to send it in the Gachibowli group. Yeah? Okay. Where is...
Can you ask one more time anybody left to be added?
Anybody left who needs to be added? If you are not added to WhatsApp group, you cannot go to God. Oh my God, such a difficult situation. Okay, Prabhuji, I am sending it. Separately can fill. Yeah, separately can fill. That's okay. If you are filling separately, then keep one for each of you, so the numbers are not doubled. But it's better if you fill separately, because if wife is thinking husband has filled, husband is thinking wife has filled, and nobody has filled, then it's a problem that we can't fill. So, okay, so let us chant Hare Krishna mantra that all these Rath Yatras will be successful before I press the send button. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Everybody start filling up now. Fill up. Hare Krishna. I'll be doing some light kirtan while you fill up. It will take 5 minutes for you all of you to fill up. Okay? Everybody who is online, you also can fill up. You are seeing my face. I am speaking to you only. Please fill it up. Hare Krishna. It has come in the Gachibowli satsang. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Husband can go to one Rath Yatra, wife can go to another Rath Yatra. Wow, what a combination. I just thought about it. So if you both are filling up separate, then you both can go to separate Rath Yatras. That is also possible. Very good. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. And if somebody has Sunday as a working day, Prabhujis, Matajis, you can do a thing. You can go early in the morning, help them in the Rath Yatra and go to your offices. Morning Rath Yatra. And evening Rath Yatra, you can go a little late because by that time Rath Yatra will not be finished. Right? Yena kena prakarena. Try to be in a Rath Yatra. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. It's difficult to have a central donation location for all this 40. So you will have to call the respective Rath Yatra coordinator and ask him where to send your funds. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Husband and wife can together submit or separate. They can submit. Go to separate Rath Yatras also. Yeah. One goes to green grace, other goes to some other grace. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yeah, I will do it. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. All the Bhakti leaders who is preaching here, please float this form in your respective groups also. So they also get an opportunity to attend multiple Rathayatras. Okay? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Rama Everybody please fill up the school Rathayatras. Please. At least one school Rathayatra should attend and experience. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Rama, Is everyone finished? Who has not finished, please lift your hand. Who has not finished? Okay, finish it first. Before we are finished, finish. Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Everyone. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. So now, sorry for keeping you late. Next form is very simple. It will not be this much time consuming. It's very simple. It's for the 5th July Rath Yatra, the main Rath Yatra. Okay? I'm going to send this now. All you have to do, you don't have to select all services. Don't do that mistake there. For example, if you are doing Rangoli, you can't do book distribution. If you are doing Prasadam distribution, you can't do Rangoli. Right? If you are doing some other coordination, you can't do. So please choose according to that. If there is a service during the Rath time and there is a service at the end, you can do both. But you can't do at the same time. So just use your intelligence. I'm going to send this form now. You all will get. Please, everybody, fill up this form. Hare Krishna. You have any doubts, we can discuss later. Because I don't want to spend more time again explaining all of it. So I'm sending the form now. Where is it? Yes, all these people will bother some. Hare Krishna. So here is the form coming your way in Gachibowli Satsang. Are you all ready?
Yes,
You can't allow it. बड़ा रथ यात्रा है सबसे बड़ा जिंदगी का हरिबोल Shila, it has come in your mailboxes. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare Now Bhavan Nitai will come and dance in the Rath Yatras. Hari Bol! जय ओम विष्णुपाद परम दुर्गाचार्य स्तोत्र Divine Grace AC Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki जय ओम विष्णुपाद परम दुर्गाचार्य स्तोत्र Divine Grace Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Srila Prabhupada की जय नमाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की जय अनंत कोटि वैष्णव की जय प्रेम से बोलो जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसादि गौर भक्त वृंद की श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ राधा कुंड श्याम कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की श्री नवद्वीप मायापुर धाम की पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की पुण्य क्षेत्र वृंदावन धाम की गंगे मैया की यमुने मैया की भक्ति देवी की कलियुग पावन तुलसी महारानी की हरिनाम संकीर्तन की ट्रांसजेंडर बुक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की ट्रांसजेंडर प्रसाद डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की निताय गौर हरि प्रेमानंदे all glories to the assembled devotees all glories to the assembled devotees all glories to the assembled devotees all glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gaurang Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai. Prabhuji and Mataji, very very important information which might save you in your life. Should I tell you? Please everybody buy more dhotis and kurtas because you have to do 11 Rath Yatras in so many days you will not have any. If you only have two pairs you can't come. Matajis have a lot of sarees that I know. But Prabhujis need dhotis and kurtas. So now only go and buy minimum 12 pairs. That they are available on a rotation basis morning evening morning evening morning evening. 11 Rath Yatra करना है. Ready रखो. इस्त्री करके. ठीक हो. महाप्रसाद गोविंद है. स्वल्प पुण्य व्रतं राजन विश्वासो न जायते